quite impressive for me, you know. And you will not be finished with him, being impressed, because right now, you know, we have also someone, you know, it's one huge company and one huge character, actually. Huge company is Ledger, platinum sponsor of the event, extremely supportive, extremely there. Yeah, you can applaud there. And I wanted to welcome on stage Jan Roger. You can applaud him. Jan,
thank you.
You can be here. It's okay for you?
The little clicker thing?
This is your clicker.
Perfect. I have a podium. Hey, everybody. How y'all doing? It's a little cold in here, no? See if this thing works. There we go. So, thank you for your attention. Thank you, everybody, for being here. My name's Ian Rogers. That's a picture of me. I was about 8 years old, programming an Apple computer. I'm almost 50 now. That's a picture of me in high school skateboarding. And this is to tell you that my whole life has been about technology and culture. I'm a lifelong record collector, skateboarder, and computer engineer. I dropped out of grad school in 1995 to go on tour with a band called the Beastie Boys. Anybody old enough to remember my friends, the Beastie Boys? And from then on, it's been really about technology and culture for me. We had a popular MP3 player in the late 90s called Winamp. I built Beats Music, I built Apple Music, and then I moved over here to Europe to be Chief Digital Officer at LVMH. So, you know, for me, it's really, you know, what I really consider myself as a student of the way that technology is changing culture. And so, I mean, this is the most fun, and I think as John said, this is, you know, everyone in this room and everyone at this conference are pioneers in a very literal sense, right? What did it mean to go to America 250 years ago? It meant opportunity and danger, right? And I want to talk to you about both of those things a bit today. So this is an incredibly exciting moment to be alive because we have this new invention, probably one of the most significant inventions in all of humanity, which is the idea of digital scarcity, right? We have, you know, this new tool that we're all working with, and this is about so much more than just a digital version of art or a digital version of baseball cards, right? This is actually about having you know, digital versions of all scarce goods. You know, I don't think anyone in this room doubts, but plenty of people outside of this room don't yet see that the way that we identify ourselves will be through some sort of a digital document in the future, right? A digital version of our passport, sure, but actually NFTs will probably identify, you know, what group we are a part of in the same way that your passport identifies, you know, think about how important that document is in the way that you can move around the world. Well, as we're moving from sort of nation state to network state, NFTs will identify what group you belong to and what spaces you can move in and out of. You know, the internet gave us this revolution of information, but blockchain and digital assets are bringing us this revolution of value. We have this new asset class, right? The new asset class is critical digital assets. For the first time in human history, you have a digital something that you could lose, the same way that you could lose a $50 bill or your phone. This isn't like an MP3, right? I mean, if you lose your Notorious B.I.G. MP3, I just send you a new one because it was just a copy of a copy of a copy to begin with. But with critical digital assets, you know, you have these digital assets that you could actually lose or have stolen. And unfortunately, people are finding that out the hard way. With this also comes a new freedom. And think of it this way, the freedom of self-custody, right? The freedom of actually holding this in your hand instead of it being on the server of Google or Amazon or whomever, and you being at the mercy of them. Make no mistake, the blockchain and the blockchains that you work on will outlive all of us. They will be there after we are gone. You can be sure of that at this point because of the decentralization and because of the ability for it to live on. I was a part of the creation of the Nutella network in 2000, basically. And it lives on despite, maybe none of us participating in it on a daily basis. But you can't have, through this, because of this self-custody, we have a new responsibility as well, right? It's a freedom. We all know that freedom and responsibility go hand in hand. And I think many of us in the world of NFTs have found ourselves in this self-custody world in a really accelerated way. Many people without even understanding what it is, right? Think about it. In the world of crypto, there are tons of people that aren't using self-custody at all. You can sort of have exposure to crypto without having self-custody, right? Maybe you've got some exposure on Robinhood, or you're part of one of these new ETFs, or you're simply on a custodian. And many of us in the crypto world have been saying for years, not your keys, not your coins, but there are a lot of people who really don't understand what that means. In the world of NFTs, it's much more obvious. Many people, basically everyone is participating in the world of self-custody, even if they don't really appreciate what that is until they lose what they have. Your value is secure on the blockchain, right? That's the way the technology works. But you have your keys that say you are the owner of what's out there. And so you have to protect yourself. You have to keep those keys safe, and you have to make sure that when you do a transaction, you know what the hell it is you're doing, right? And your phone can do neither of those things, just to be clear, right? This is a technical reality. Let's say I gave you a challenge. I said, I want you to protect this billion in gold bars in this building, right? And you're like, okay, let me do that. I'm going to work on the security of this. And I said, oh, wait. By the way, I'm going to put a nightclub and a shopping mall on the ground floor of this building. That's basically what the security challenge of your phone is, right? Your phone does everything. And therefore, it is incapable of either protecting your private keys or being trusted in terms of what you sign. And that's why to go with your Web 2 device, your phone or your computer, you need Web 3 hardware to protect your private keys and to make sure that what you see is what you sign. I'm just curious, how many people in here are already using a Ledger device? Thank you very much. For the rest of you, they're on sale out here. This is the S Plus. It launches, we sold 10,000 of the Genesis edition in less than a day a couple weeks ago. They've all shipped out, and we'll start selling these to everybody on the website tomorrow, actually. So of those of you who have Ledgers, how many of you, like me, no shame, are blind signing on a daily basis? All right, so I just want to be clear that blind signing is like unsafe sex, right? It's awesome until it's not, right? This is how you get wrecked. None of us in life should be signing contracts, which is what you're doing when you're signing a transaction in the world of NFTs. And signing contracts without reading them is stupid, right? We know this, right? But that is exactly what we're doing. An NFT is a contract. And we're trying to make it so that you can see what it is you sign. We already do that in the world of crypto. We do that inside of Ledger Live with NFT sends today. So if you're sending an NFT, please do it with Ledger Live, because when you're doing that, you can actually see what you're signing securely. And we're working on bringing that security to the top NFT marketplaces as well as the top dApps. So we'll have more announcements on that. Please join us at Ledger Open in June, and we will tell you more about that. Before I go, I'd like to make an announcement. I wanted to say hi to my friend Sebastian, and thank you for teasing it, but letting me announce it. I really appreciate it. But I want to announce today that Ledger is partnering with the Sandbox to bring security into the world of Sandbox. Sand owners are going to get custom ledgers, and we're going to have a place in the Sandbox where you can learn about security. And at the end of the day, this is all about education, and please, each one teach one. It's important for all of us to make sure that these lessons that are basic about this incredible new invention of digital assets, this incredible new freedom of self-custody, and that we have the security that goes with it. So, thanks to Sebastian, thank you to the Sandbox, and we're really, really, really happy to be there. Awesome, thank you. We'll see you all there. I'll see you in the Sandbox. I'll see you at the Ledger booth. I'll see you at the Ledger Playboy party tonight if you're on the list. Thank you all. Have a great conference. Ledger is here in force, so come see us. John, back to you.
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you, Jan.
Hey, congratulations to you, man.
Thank you. Congratulations to you. You know, it was really impressive. Thank you very much. Thank you for the clicker. Great, you know. Thank you very much.
Yep.